The oil from the US Strategic Reserve is flowing now into the refineries dotted along the Gulf Coast. Soon, it will be finding its way across America to the US consumers who've experienced price shocks since the war with Iran began. They've opened the taps on 172 million barrels, the second biggest release in its history.
There's a lot of oil out there. That'll get healed very quickly.
The US Strategic Reserve holds more oil than any other country in the world, up to 714 million barrels. Right now, it's sitting about 415 million barrels, according to the Energy Department. The US burns through roughly 20 million barrels a day, about the same amount that usually flows through the Strait of Hormuz. There are 4 main sites, 2 in Texas, 2 in Louisiana, and they're all near the country's largest refineries and major pipelines. That allows oil to flow quickly when it's needed. Being close to the Gulf also makes shipping, importing and distributing oil along the coast much easier. The reserve is tucked deep underground, stored in massive salt caverns, perfect for keeping oil safe over the long haul. The reserve was set up after the 1970s Arab embargo to protect the country from supply shocks. Presidents have leaned on the SPR during global crises.
This is a wartime bridge to increase oil supply until production ramps up later this year.
Joe Biden tapped it in 2022, releasing 180 million barrels after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the biggest drawdown in the reserve's history. Barack Obama took out 30 million barrels in 2011 to offset supply disruptions from the civil war in Libya. George H.W. Bush authorised 34 million barrels during the first Gulf War. This current release leaves the SPR at around 60% of capacity, but still one of the largest emergency stockpiles in the world, and something the President has promised to address.
We will start at the appropriate time, which is basically a gut instinct. We will start filling up these strategic reserves.
Empty forecourts are becoming more common because the cost of fuel has risen since the start of the war in Iran. People are feeling the pain at the pumps. But that's what the Strategic Reserve is for. It's a crucial backup when global markets are shaky and a useful tool when prices start to get too high. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.